Welcome to the Big Caboose. If you're here for some high school volleyball between Billings Central and the Laurel Lady Locomotives, well, you're in the right place, but right now you're watching the wrong teams. This is the junior varsity. They are currently in their fourth set, tied at 10 apiece. It's a good one, so we aren't ready for the varsity game quite yet, just under a delay, but when we are, you got Billings Central 8-2 overall and Laurel 4-5 overall so far this season. The Rams, of course, the defending Class A state champions. The student section's ready. It's a big week for Laurel and Billings Central. The same two teams face off in football tomorrow in the oldest rivalry in Yellowstone County. So right now, junior varsity are up in a good one. We'll try to get you the varsity here within a half hour here in the Big Caboose when we return on SWX.
It's the oldest rivalry in Yellowstone County tonight when Laurel hosts Billings Central in a Class A volleyball showdown. Billings Central, of course, the defending Class A state champions, winners of 2 of the last 3 under second-year head coach Allie Foster. And tonight, they face their rivals down I-90 Laurel. Let's talk more about the Rams. Winning state last year, they fell to Huntley Project on Tuesday in a sweep, but overall 8-2 this season, first in Southeastern A right now. And when you talk about the Rams this year, you talk about their setter, Maria Stewart. She's been in that role since she was a sophomore, already almost 500 assists this season. She leads their offense, one that may not tower over you like years past, Cindy Gray, Olivia Motenshell, but Foster says that they make up for that with a lot of feistiness and a lot of athleticism. Let's go to the Laurel Locomotives. 4-5 so far this season. They've won their last 3, 2-1 in conference play this season, and they have a more balanced attack on offense, but that attack is led by one of their 3 seniors in Bailey Graves. 49 kills for Graves in her last 5 contests, and the Locomotives, they haven't been to state since 2012 when they made a nice deep run at the Brick. They really hope that this is the year that finally they get back to Brick Breeden Fieldhouse and the state tournament. Winning tonight sure would help their cause when they take on the defending state champs. So when we come back, it's the Laurel Locomotives, it's the Billings Central Rams, 2 staples in the Treasure State, and we have it for you right here on SWX.
Welcome back to the Big Caboose here on SWX. There's the Laurel football players. They got a game tomorrow night against Billings Central, but first, it's volleyball as the Lady Locos welcome in the defending Class A state champion Billings Central Rams. Starting lineups just about to be underway here at the Big Caboose. We mentioned on our open, this is the oldest rivalry in Yellowstone County. Laurel and Billings Central. Billings 8-2 overall so far this season. Their 2 losses coming to Cody and the Huntley Project. Meanwhile, the Locomotives 4-5 overall, 2-1 in conference play. There's your first look at the Billings Central Rams, a visiting team tonight, and always a threat to be reckoned with in Class A volleyball, and they're showing that again this year. Already picked up a big win against Hardin, who was also 6-1 at the time when they faced off just a week ago. They beat Hardin in 4. There are your Lady Locomotives. You see the banner actually is behind them. They haven't been to the state tournament since 2012. They won it all that year. They're hoping this is a team that can get them back. Good crowd on hand tonight. You can hear them, as a lot of people always get excited about this rivalry as we get our introductions for the Billings Central Rams. There's Maya Hansen. She had a back wrap on the other night. The Butler basketball commit looked like she got a little shaken up against Huntley Project. She's not playing tonight. Elena Woods, one of the hitters for Billings Central, 63 kills on the season so far for her. Panther stepping into the lineup, not on her roster actually, unfortunately. I don't know how we could forget Ms. Hanser. Here's some of the stars on number 2, Alexa Williams, second on the team in kills with 100 so far this season, also 60 digs. Our starting lineups continue. You heard about Maria Stewart earlier on, the senior setter. Been in that position the last 3 years for Billings Central, won a couple state titles. That's Zella Balkenbush, 30 kills on the season for her. Ziana Lycum Morton leads the team in kills, 123. She's also second in digs at 106, does a lot for the Billings Central Rams this year, the senior. And another senior, Taylor Moore, getting this in the starting lineup tonight. Maddie Yoakum, our final starter for the Rams, 23 kills, 22 digs for the Billings Central Rams. Your defensive specialist there at Laurel, that's Allie Foster, daughter to second-year head coach Anita Foster, leads the team in digs with 187. Of course, Anita stepped in last year and led them all the way to a state championship, and they think they can do it again this season. Here are your starting lineups for the Laurel Locomotives. See the big guy up front, starting center for the Locos. Macy McNeil, one of the 3 seniors on the team this year. She's the defensive specialist tonight for the Locos. Tansy Fox, the sophomore. Tatum Shawley, the junior, 28 kills in her last 5 games. Very balanced attack. She's 3rd on the team in kills. Santa Wendy Boyd, just a freshman, but you'll hear her name tonight a little bit. She can go in as a middle or a right side hitter. Lexi DTN, a junior for these Lady Locos, goes in for any hitter as well. There's your second senior of the night and our first of our starting lineups, Kenya Fike, the setter. Excuse me, not the setter for this team. That's your starter as a sophomore. Emma Tim stepping in for her sister in that role for Laurel. There's Deja Fike, a sophomore. Lots of young athletes for this Laurel Locomotive team. They love their handshakes as well. Deja, 22 kills in her last 5 games. Bummer, a junior, defensive specialist. There's Bailey Graves. We profiled her in our open, 49 kills in the last 5 games, just about 10 a game. Leads this offense in the middle. And there's the sister, Kaya Graves, the younger sister, junior, 29 kills for her so far in the last 5 games, tied for 2nd on the team behind her sister. Jenna Smith, sophomore, getting the black shirt tonight. So there are your starting lineups for this classic rivalry. On SWX, we have the football game tomorrow. Both of those teams are here cheering on as they're hoping to get a leg up in terms of school pride on the volleyball court. We mentioned Laurel young. They've had a lot of change lately. A win tonight over Billings Central sure would get them going in the right direction this season. The Rams, meanwhile, a rare sweep. They just have something against Huntley Project that they can't quite shake. The Red Devils swept them on Tuesday. They need a bounce back win tonight in Laurel. There's the Lady Locos on the sidelines. Coaching Laurel tonight is Jamie Tim. Took the job a couple weeks ago on an interim basis. We can touch on that a little bit later in the broadcast, but since she's been in charge, Laurel has won their 3 last games. They're feeling really confident. They're excited as she stepped in on an interim basis here in Laurel after the dismissal of Wayne Mormon. Referees working a few things out, getting the rotations going, and Jenna Smith will get us started on the serve for the Locos. Smith serve, Foster handles it, Stewart sets, and that's an early kill for Alexa Williams of the Rams. Using the tool, knocking it right off the defender. Now Sims sets great. That's buried. Kaya Graves, the junior, takes care of business and buries it. Tim serves, that's into the net. Point Central. Big shoes to fill for the sophomore, and especially when you fill your own sister. Sophie Tim was a 4-year starter at setter, and Maria Stewart on the serve knows something about that, holding that role. And Tim again there, Ziana Leica Morton makes him pay for that one on the block. But Maria Stewart's been in this role since a sophomore. They won state that year, and a lot of the Rams credit her for stepping up. In a team that was packed with senior hitters, they needed someone to just get them the ball, get them through those moments. And now speaking with Maria this week, they talked about how much she's evolved as a leader. She was so hard on herself, always kind of had some bad body language. Now, don't be surprised if you see a lot of smiles out of Maria tonight and a lot of just confidence in that senior role. That one drops out of bounds for Laurel. It was Kenya Fike on the attempt. Central gets out to a quick 5-1 lead here, as Laurel can't get much attack after that initial kill. Stewart goes out of bounds. That'll give him a chance to get the serve back. It's Emma, excuse me, I'm doing it again. Kenya Fike here on the serve. Stewart sets Elena Woods. Stewart's serve went over the net, and the referee gives a point to Laurel. There's Fike again on the serve. That one goes into the net. Laurel making themselves pay a little bit so far on this one. That brings around Allie Foster, leader of the Rams in digs at 187, daughter to Coach Anita Foster. And she is on a nice serve there. Tim is going to set for Graves, but kind of bumps into the net on it. And the point will go to the Rams. Allie Foster, just a junior, stepping up in a big role for the Rams, but that's what you have to do there at Billings Central. Laurel just has to get it over. They do. Foster steps up. Stewart setting Yoakum. It's a big block by Kaya Graves, assisted by Tatum Shawley, the junior. Here it is Yoakum, got behind the net a little bit for the Rams, and Graves and Shawley make her pay on the block. Now Kaya Graves will get the serve after we work out some more rotations here. Speaking of that, That's what Coach Jamie Tim says they're really trying to work on right now. They are just so excited, ready to make it back to state, and they're working hard on rotations, trying to get everyone in the correct position, especially that coaching change. As here, Stewart sets up Ziona like and Morton. Laurel handles that. Graves has to get it over the net. She does. Stewart's going to go straight over this time, trying to keep the defense on her heels. They'll get a good chance to reestablish themselves. Stewart over to Yoakum. Back line handled again, back and forth we go. This one over the net. Foster handles it a little loosely. Taken care of there, they gotta go over. Yoakum does just so. Here's the best chance for Laurel in the rally. They don't. Yoakum just gets it back over. It's madness right now. That was gonna be a tough play on the net, and the point goes to Laurel. Maybe some momentum here coming off of that play. The student section still sure thinks so, as they pull within 2 here in set 1. It's a serve from Kaya Graves. Foster gets down and dirty for it. They got to go over the net, and doing so. That's a big time kill from Bailey Graves, the leading hitter. The senior middle hitter on this team takes care of business on that one. Billings Central wants an early timeout after this 3-point rally from the Lady Locos. Here's a replay from Bailey Graves, bearing that set from Miss Tim. That got the student section going for both sides. They probably think it's more about them than even the play on the court at times, but there you see Coach Tim. We said Wayne Mormon was dismissed. Not a lot of news about it, just, you know, kind of quick press release citing privacy rights. We just know he's not in charge anymore. And enter Jamie Tim, very familiar with the program, and the girls seem to have responded really well so far. Nice student section, as we said, on hand tonight. That's the Locos there in white. Billings Central Volleyball, maybe the defending Class A state champs, but Laurel Football, the defending champs in their respective sport. That serve out of bounds, point goes to the Rams. She digs out of there. It's Ziona Morton on the serve. Does it all for Billings Central. Senior really stepping up this season. Laurel having a lot of trouble on their back line. It puts Deja Fike in a tough position, and she can't do anything about it after the nice serve from Morton. We fit Ziona on our graphic nicely. Another nice serve from Ziona. It's 2 in a row from the back line off the service. As the Rams extend their lead back to 4. Handling the back line, Tim gets it. Graves just has to go over her head. Pretty well done. Stewart keeps alive. Morton goes over the net. She can't do it. A little bit of miscommunication set up Central for failure on that one. Now Macy Bummer on the service for Laurel. Good serve, Stewart. Ooh, big time block by Graves. Central gets another chance. Elena Woods going over with it. Nicely done. Right off the hands of the front line. Laurel students don't like it, but it went off the hands, fellas. It's Taylor Moore getting the honors for the Rams. Serve, Tim steps up, Graves, nope. Deja Fike just getting it over, and Graves again, second block of the night for her. Nice. Here's the replay again as Bailey Graves gets her second block of the night. Stewart goes straight over, but referee says illegal touch. And that's another point for Laurel, as once again they draw within 2. That's the closest this one's been tonight. Deja Fike on the serve. Another one of these sophomores for Laurel who's stepping up in a big way. Maria Stewart sets Williams. Nice at hitting the spot, but getting down and dirty. And then back up for the kill. That's blocked. Kenya Fike doing everything she can, but Billings Central gets on top on the play of Alexa Williams. There's Maddie Yoakum, one of the senior Rams. Good serve, put some pressure. Tim up for Kenya. Rams keep it alive. Zella Balkenbush gets it over. There's Kenya Fike again. Across court to Alexa Williams off the defender. Tim going to the ace, Bailey Graves. Like Morton handles it, Stewart then sets up Williams again. Sorry, Balkenbush eventually finds its way home. Zella Balkenbush does just enough to get Billings Central the point with her first kill of the night. Yoakum another serve. Targeting that back line, there's the slide. She goes easy, catches Billings Central off guard. Alexa Williams was in the air and couldn't do much from there as Bailey Graves gets her second kill of the evening. There's Graves, 2 kills, 2 blocks for the senior middle hitter. Stewart, pretty serve to Williams, and that's buried home. How about that from Maria Stewart, just going up and over her head. That's what we're talking about. We said she keeps the defense just on your toes. You don't really know where she's gonna go with it. Mia Ralston on the serve. Laurel keeps that alive somehow. Here's Stewart. Some Ziana Leica Morton coming from the back line there. Laurel has to get it over the net, and she can. Excuse me earlier. Yeah, here's Mia Ralston. Another senior for Billings Central. Tim sets Kenya Fike. Well done, finding a spot in the back of that line for Billings Central just when they needed it. Keep them within striking range here halfway through set 1. Emma Tim, sophomore, looking over to Coach Tim after a couple serves that have gone into the net so far tonight. She has to shake that off fast. She's the setter for this team. Stewart back for the serve. Targets Tim. That set illegal for Kenya Fike. Point goes to Billings Central. She was looking for Tatum Shawley. Mia Stewart had a nice 4-point rally the last time she was there. That one in the back corner. Tim sets up Kaya Graves. That's just enough to hop its way over. Some of those shirts are a little too small over there, guys. Hopping over the net, Leica Morton handles it. Elena Woods denied by Tatum Shawley. And Kaya Graves give it to both of them. Stewart sets Balkenbush. Tim caught in a tough position. Keeps looking to the sideline. It's okay, just keep playing your game as Zella Balkenbush gets her second kill. And Allie Foster comes up for the service. Good serve from Foster. Tim sets up on the side, pushing it over as Deja Fike. Now Yoakum gets a chance. She's blocked again by Shawley. That's been a tough combo for her. Yoakum gives it another try. Blocked this time by Kaya Graves. Third time to try, no way. Shawley, 1, 2, 3. Some big blocks from Tatum Shawley. Yoakum denied not once, not twice, but 3 times by Tatum Shawley. May not want to go her way anymore. Oh, that one was set up for Bailey Graves. She couldn't take advantage. Yoakum. No, they're calling Stewart on her service. She's trying to stay calm about it. She says, hey, I don't know if you know, but I have about 500 assists this year. I don't really mess up there. Like a Morton, tough one. Foster up to Yoakum, just tapping it over, blocked again by Shawley. Like a Morton gets called for the lift now. Referee stingy with Billings Central. There's a big block by Shawley and kind of a carry maybe from Leica Morton. The official says yes. And now maybe in her head a little bit as the Locos pull within a point here in set one. Coach Anita Foster wants a timeout. She can see her girls not happy about some of the calls. It's getting to them a little bit. So they get 1 minute to kind of re-level, discuss some things as we got a nice game here in set one, 18-7. Both teams probably not playing their best, but how about Tatum Shawley? I think I got 4 blocks for her now. She had 3, it seemed like, on one possession alone, just really taking advantage of the senior Maddie Yoakum there on the left side right now. It's a matchup she's dominating. Mentioned it before, but tomorrow night on SWX, it's Billings Central and Laurel football. Both teams 4-0, 2 of the top 3 teams in the state. A rematch of last year's title game. That's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Dom Delfidio and Bob Beers on the call there. Back here in the big caboose, tough serve, and it's 18-0. Laurel Locomotives showing a lot of fight here in set one. They've been down by as many as 6 points a pair of times, and it just doesn't matter. They keep coming back. Kaya Graves, the junior, with some strong play. And that's a couple of deadly serves. Here's Stewart, set up for Leica Morton. Laurel finds a way. Graves gets it over the net. This time, sure goes to Woods. And that one finding a soft spot. Not a lot you could do about it as Elena Woods gets her first kill of the night. Tough to do anything about that kill from Woods. Well placed. So here's Leica Morton. Just inside, it looked like. Wow, I don't know about that one. Looked like Ziona sneaked it in. They say no, and it's tied at 19. Not everyone has our special SWX cameras to check it out. Here, Foster sets Williams. That one's handled by Laurel in the back line. Tim sets it up, and it's buried home by Deja Fike. Knocking off the defender. Locos get their first lead here in the first set. Little miscommunication from Central. Yoakum just gets it over the net. Here, Tim, Bailey Graves. That's out of bounds. Point goes to Billings Central. Back and forth, quick substitution. Taylor Moore in for Elena Woods. She'll be here on the serve. Service from the 5'4" senior. Stays on the back line. Kenya Fike, Bailey Graves gets it over. Foster, Stewart, Williams. Trouble for Laurel, chase it into the wall. Alexa Williams converges again, the second leading spiker for the Rams. 100 kills so far this season. She's got 4 here in set one. Here's Tim, a little slide for Bailey Graves. Tries to go soft and a little too soft, just didn't get over. She kind of had to reach back for it. Key moment here, up 2. Laurel needs to stay within striking distance as we approach 25. Tim, Graves, this time they dial it up perfectly. She buries it home in the back line. Nobody there for Billings Central. And a key moment for Laurel. Low serve, Leica Morton struggling back there a little bit by her standards. But Foster just gets it over. They're gonna go over the side to Fike. Knocks it off of Williams, and we're tied at 22 once again. Great first set here. There's the kill from Kenya Fike. Stewart goes straight over, and she's tried that again and not getting the call tonight from the official. She's trying to laugh it off. Laurel again gets the advantage, 23-22. Call that one out of bounds. It's the serve from Deja Fike. Yoakum gets served, key moment, 23-all. Tim, Bailey Graves. Moore handles it, she gets another chance. Rams do just enough again. No, touches the ground, they call a lift this time. Rams are just not happy with the officials, I tell you what. And Laurel has a chance to win set one over the defending Class A state champions and current leaders in Eastern A volleyball. Stewart, Alexa Williams, she's been good in this first set. That one goes right back over to her. Stewart again. Foster to Williams again. Laurel handles it. Could this be it? No, a diving save by the defensive specialist Foster. It's bouncing up and over. You can feel the stress of the moment. Leica Morton calms him down. Stewart goes to their bread and butter. Williams, that was back over the net. Williams goes back over the net, and they give the point to Laurel. The Lady Locos take set one. They feel like they've won the match 25-23 over Billings Central. Here's your replay. Back and forth it went. The official said Williams carried it, and jubilation for the Locos. Can they keep it going? We'll be back for set two. Crew would like to thank Dickey's Barbecue Pit here in Laurel, also one on Montana Ave in downtown Billings, but they've been feeding our crew, all the camera guys, our replay operators in the back, just taking care of us as we put on this production today. And a great start as Laurel took the first set, 25-23. Zion Leica Morton gets the first point though of this one for Billings Central. The Rams have now lost 4 consecutive sets after their 3-0 sweep against Huntley Project on Tuesday. And something's just not going their way, really. Alexa Williams, a bright spot. She got called for that penalty at the end of set one, but 4 kills for her in the first set of this one tonight. And there she is. Their tough serve. Billings Central doesn't really take advantage of that situation. Both teams just scrambling to get it over the net. At that point will go to the Rams. No one really able to make a play there. Here's Tim setting up Shawley. I'm not sure what the call was on that. It's about the way it hit her hands. Hit off Balkenbush, and they gave the point to Laurel. It's another kill though for Shawley, her first. She's been doing the damage with the blocks so far tonight. Leica Morton, a little creative there, almost a little Kareem style. Leica Morton, Balkenbush pointing around Maria Stewart. A rare kill attempt for her. Balkenbush and Leica Morton deny that one. Denies another one for Balkenbush, and they get the point. 2 blocks for her in that set alone. Here's Stewart now for the serve with the 3-1 Rams lead. They need to take this set, not play around if they lose 5 consecutive and really get back on track. A serve like that sure does help. Coach Foster said that, you know, they've had some slow starts this season, games where they just struggle in the first set, even in Hardin. Bulldogs got the first one, Central wins in 4. That's just kind of been the style of the team. She really wants to see them get going a little bit faster. Like a Morton blocked by guess who? Tatum Shawley. 4th block already tonight. Having a day on the defensive end. Now Bailey Graves checks into that middle position. Sister Kaya there on the serve. Stewart, Elena Woods, a little tap. Doesn't do too much for Laurel. Graves just gets it over the net. Foster, Stewart, over to Leica Morton, another block. Tatum Shawley, Bunnies, just dominating the net, not letting anything get past her. The junior rules the court so far. Rams get the serve back. It'll be Foster. Balkenbush checks out. Yoakum comes in. Nice serve. Foster's been deadly from back there already tonight, and she gets a point. Looks to coach slash mom on the sidelines. Delivers another tough serve for Billings Central. They're going to set up Shawley. Here's the Locos. Yoakum tried to get some payback, but was on the net. Yoakum did get payback. Sorry, excuse me. Here's Graves now. Billings Central handled that easily. Stewart, how about some of these serves are just ridiculous that she gives up. Elena Woods gets the block. Stewart tries to reward Yoakum. Tatum Shawley's been all over that though tonight. Her 6th block, and then Billings Central can't handle it. Just dominating there. Shawley's blocked Yoakum 4 times tonight. We're not even halfway through set 2. Still, it's the Rams with a 3-point lead here. Macy Bummer serves. Squeezes it in. 2 Central defenders just looking at each other. That's an ace. Macy Bummer looking for another one. Just a little low into the net. Here's Ziana Leica Morton. Thinking about being a broadcast journalist when she grows up. Being a part of the crew, and there she is on the dig. Yoakum goes high and over Graves. They go on the other side, and that's a point for Laurel, courtesy of Deja Fike, the sophomore. Locos hanging around again, similar to how they did in set 1 before eventually pulling out the lead late. Stewart's going to Williams. Tim tries the other Fike sister, Kenya, and that one's good. Both Fike sisters capitalize off the sets from Tim. There's the set from Tim. Fike off of Foster, and no one was getting to that one as they pull within 1. Stewart goes straight over. Not there. Leica Morton. Lena Woods, powerful on the kill. Good luck getting in front of that one. My goodness. When she tees it up, nobody can touch her kill. It just seems that they're still working that out so far this season, but wait till Lena Woods and Stewart really dial it up come state. It's going to be a tough combination to stop. Bummer. McNeil. Fight gets it over. Stewart going to Yoakum. That one, she finally gets one to drop. Much needed for Maddie Yoakum. See if it can get some confidence back for the senior. Bummer having trouble with that one. It's way back there. Good luck getting it over. They can't. Macy McNeil, the final one to try it, but doomed for the start after the serve from Taylor Moore. There's Tim, slide, Bailey Graves, Leica Morton handles it. Tries to encourage her team, Foster drops it in. Laurel miscommunication, can't handle it. Biggest lead of the set so far, 12-7. 5-point advantage right now for Billings Central. There's Moore, another low serve. Sims going off the tool. Kenya Fike gets another one to drop, her third kill of the night. Could be Bailey Graves. The serve, like a Morton Stewart. She's going to Yoakum. Handled by the Laurel defense. That one, Alexa Williams, big block. Then it slides just right over her. It's a battle at the net. Maria Stewart getting up against Kaya Graves. Central gets a chance to reset. They go to Williams. Point. Williams, block and kill on that one. 5th kill of the night for Alexa Williams. Yoakum will get the serve now. Central trying to grab control of the second set after dropping the first one, 25-23 to the Lady Locos. Falkenbush put in a tough position, and the point goes to Kenya Fike on her 4th kill of the night. Senior. A lot of family over there in Laurel. You got the Fike sisters, the Graves sisters. Recently you had the Tim sisters. Stewart way over to Alexa Williams. Guess who? Autumn Shawley. 8th block of the night. Can you believe it? Alexa Williams, the leading killer. Shawley, the leading blocker. You do not want to go her direction tonight. Stewart over to Balkenbush, just gets it over. Set is for Shawley. Sends it home. We're gonna have a lot of replay of Tatum Shawley tonight. She's taking over for Laurel. Stewart for Williams. That's handled by Tim. Kaya Graves gets it over. Stewart's going straight over. She's looking for that back corner. And oh, how masterful is that? Maria Stewart, are you kidding me? Maria Stewart just knows where that coffin corner is and buries it. Here's the set from Tim. Shawley gets a taste of her own medicine from Balkenbush. Foster's going over to Leica Morton. Handled by the Locos. What can they do out of it? Shawley just has to get it over her head. Stewart's going straight over again. And that's the 3rd time tonight she's been called for a carry. She's just not getting that call, something that she's used to. And she's just trying to laugh it off. Stewart not able to pull those ones tonight so far. She's going to Balkenbush this time. Nice and easy over the net. Kaya Graves, nothing easy about that. Leica Morton, denied by Shawley. Nice attempt by the other fight. Deja, the sophomore, gets the kill to drop. It's a 1-point game right away. How about this in the Lady Locos? Deja Fike. Out of bounds. Tough for Laurel to give any points to these Rams. It'll be Stewart on the serve. Fike. Sims going back to her. Stewart's trying to keep it alive. It's way back there. Foster up and over. She gets it done. There's Tim. Shawley Denied by Leica Morton. That has to feel good for Billings Central. And Ziana Leica Morton. Shawley's had 9 blocks so far in this one. I gave one back to her there. Stewart again, making Laurel work for these. Tim over to Fike. Another block, but it's not going to benefit him. As Deja Fike gets her second kill. How about this, the Laurel Lady Locos? As I keep saying, a team that in almost a decade hasn't made it back to the state tournament. Meanwhile, Billings Central, if they don't get to the state championship, are disappointed. And Laurel's playing really well tonight. There's a block from Bailey Graves. Her third so far, and that's been the key. Graves and Shawley, a dozen blocks between the two of them on their front line. Laurel gives Central another point. Every time the Locos are about to tie this up, they serve it into the net and give it back to the Rams. Allie Foster. Tim's going to Graves, and why not? 4th kill of the night, Bailey Graves. Sets up Macy Bummer. Foster, Stewart, just getting it over the net. Is Ryan Hadley checking in for the first time tonight. And welcome to the show. Deja Fike coming alive here in the second set. We're all tied up for the first time. Anita Foster needs time after that kill from Deja Fike. Man, oh man, the Laurel Locomotives are hungry tonight. And so were we, but Dickey's Barbecue took care of us. You like that one, Connor, in the booth there? Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Feeding the SWX crew. We're grateful for your support, feeding all of our camera operators, replay operators, directors, producers. Of course, I always put a big dent in the macaroni and the pulled pork as well, so thank you, Dickey's Barbecue Pit. All tied up here in the second set, 17-all. First time we've been tied since we were at zeros. Very similar to set 1, where the Locos have been down by 5, 6 points multiple times at Billings Central, and then right around the 17-18 mark, they find a way to get themselves back in it. Can they take their first advantage here with Macy Bummer, the junior, serving? Foster's going to Stewart. Stewart for the powerful Ziana Leica Morton. Tim slide kind of failed, is set up for failure. They didn't quite know what the other was doing on that one. And the point goes to the Rams. Gotta tie our shoe real fast. Good serve, sends the Laurel back line diving, some miscommunication. Here's a chance for the Rams to pull away and get a set back. They take a 2-point advantage. Just the serve. Again, it gets buried in that corner, and they're not able to get anything great off of it. Stewart. That one handled. Ryan Hadley's attempt. Laurel has to go back over. It's Fike. Stewart, who's she going to? Alexa Williams sneaks it past Laurel, catching him flat-footed. She gets her 6th kill of the evening. Could this be the moment that they pull away? Leica Morton. Another good serve. Fike. Denied that time, right into the net. It's a 4-point advantage. Laurel needs timeout. They're in a dangerous position here. Can they have a late rally? Billings Central has been led by Alexa Williams in terms of kills. She's got 6 so far and a block to go with it. Balkenbush, Ziana Leica, Morton Woods all with a pair of kills as well. But you see there, Laurel winning set 1, 25-23. The story for them, it's got to be Tatum Shawley, the junior. 9 blocks so far, just dominating the net so far. And that was the difference late when they made a run in set 1. Kind of shocked Central. Some calls didn't go the Rams' way like they thought. Some carries being called by the official. And now they're trying to get set 2 back. Leica Morton on the serve. She's been there for a while. 4 straight points for her. Bailey Graves on the slide. That time they teed it up to perfection, but the official says no. It'll look pretty in your replay, but it doesn't count, as she just kind of graced the net right after. So the point goes to the Locos. Leica Morton keeps serving. The 5-point advantage. Now it skips over the net. Tim goes straight over. Foster handles it. Little slide. Stewart knows that corner for the 4th time tonight. She's denied by the official. The officials just not giving that to Maria Stewart so far. We talked about her growth, right? We talked about how she said she's evolved as a leader in her body language, and she's getting tested tonight as Deja Fike is on the serve for the Locos. Leica Morton from the back line. Bailey Graves. 4th block of the night for her. Laurel holding down the line. If they're going to make a run, they got to do it right now. Down 3. Another serve from Fike. Stewart to Williams. Handled by Laurel. They reset. Fike. Kenya that time, no. Williams again. Handled in the back by Jenna Smith. Block from Elena Woods and Alexa Williams. Central takes a 23-19 advantage. Here's the block from the Billings Central front line. It was Williams getting it done. Same Bailey Graves, they need a big block from Maddie Yoakum. Good for her. Someone who got blocked a few times in set 1. She gets the Locos back, and Billings Central's ready to take a set back. Here's more. Set point. Stewart blocks, resets. Leica Morton resets. Yoakum going over the net. That'll do it. Billings Central, after things got interesting for a little bit, takes set 2, 25-19. We're tied up at 1 apiece. It's a good one right here on SWX in the Big Caboose. All right, the way this one's going right now, we may be set for 5 sets tonight, and that's gonna make me hungry if I'm gonna be here that whole time. Dickey's Barbecue, I may need them to run up some pulled pork to me, but thank you for feeding the entire crew tonight. We sure appreciate your support. Dickey's Barbecue in Laurel and on Montana Ave in downtown Billings. Meanwhile, set 3 underway. Kaya Graves tries to get us going, but Billings Central handles that. Leica Morton over the net. Tim's going back to Kaya. Pushes it to the back line. Moore's there. Here's Alexa Williams, the leading killer for them, but she's denied. Kaya Graves this time. A whole bunch of blocks for the Lady Locos so far tonight, approaching 15 as a team. Laurel struggled there tonight. 4 or 5 times they've hit it into the net in key moments that have been giving the points to the Rams. Alexa Williams, 6 kills, 2 blocks tonight for Billings Central. Laurel doesn't get much offense out of that. Here's Stewart, Balkenbush. Bodies diving. Mum gets it over. Stewart goes for the kill herself. And it's out of bounds. They don't give the deflection. Stewart just keeps smiling because nothing's going her way so far tonight. Here's Tim on the serve. Third time tonight. She's hit it into the net. She looks at Coach Tim, says, I'm done. The sophomore setter struggling on the serve so far tonight. There's Tim pressed against the wall. Elena Woods takes care of business there. Credit her with a block. Stewart tries to get the Rams on a rally here in set 3. Tim over to Shawley, not much on that one. Stewart over to Leica Morton, pushes it towards the back line. Tim is going back to Kaya Graves now, looking for a hole in the middle. Did it drop in? No, it's out of bounds. It's Billings Central starting to build a lead here. There you see the Rams student section in full force tonight. Here's Tim going to the side to Shawley. Blocked, but it'll drop out of bounds. She'll get her 4th kill of the night. Tatum Shawley, the junior's just been fantastic. A lot of fun to watch. Here's Maria Stewart, though. Over to Leica Morton. In, they say. That's a dynamic duo. Zion to Leica Morton, getting it to go down. Tim over to Fike. Shawley keeps it alive. I think they're going to call net on Bockenbush. Another tough call for Billings Central. Bailey Graves checks in to the middle. Out of bounds. That one never had a chance. Another free point for Billings. As we said, the oldest rivalry in Yellowstone County, older than Weston Senior. That volleyball game actually is going on tonight as well. The Golden Bears, one of the favorites possibly to win a state title. They're up 2-0 right now on the Bronx. Tough serve on the back line. Tim just gets it over. Leica Morton to Stewart, to Woods. Point goes to Laurel. That looked like it was going to be one of those big combos. Well, Laurel handles it. Foster, Stewart, over to Williams. Tries to find a spot in the back line, can't. They're going to Bailey Graves, tough position. Foster dives and saves it. Stewart goes over. Tim's going to Graves again. Blocked by Alexa Williams. Her 3rd of the night as she starts to rack it up on defense now. This has been the point in each set where Billings Central's kind of pulled away, built a 5-6 point lead. Could that be the case again as Taylor Moore comes up for the serve? Nice one, an ace for Taylor Moore. 20 on the season for her, adding to that total tonight. Tim outside, and that was just not hittable for Fike. Here's Moore again, looking to keep the rally alive. Bailey Graves, soft spot, no one's gonna get there. 5th kill of the night for Bailey. When they get the ball to roll over there, it's Deja Fike, the sophomore. Stewart going way across to Alexa Williams. Nothing they can do about that one. It's a 4-point advantage for Billings Central here. We're all tied up, 1 set apiece. Here's Yoakum, another senior. Mid-serve referee stops play. Talk about rotations and substitutions. Probably a good time to reference that we need officials here in the Treasure State. If you've been watching our broadcast and thinking, man, there's a lot going on Thursdays, on Tuesdays. It's not just all on Friday and Saturday anymore. Well, you're right. They've had to reschedule a lot of contests because they don't have enough officials, don't have enough bus drivers. Some Laurel teams, for example, here, the JV hasn't been able to travel. So bus drivers, officials, as Graves gets another kill there, needed right now in high school sports. Kaya Graves checks in for Laurel. Macy McNeil coming out. Where's Stewart gonna go? She's gonna go to her bread and butter, Alexa Williams. Williams second on the team in kills, but tonight well in first as her and Stewart have been able to dial it up over the head and just keeping Laurel guessing. The sets to Kaya Graves right in the middle of the net. Good luck, Moore. She buries it home. Laurel once again hanging around. Kaya Graves there for the third time tonight. Tim back on the service. She struggled here tonight. That time does get it over. Stewart, every time she's tried to go straight over, she's been called against. It's just not happening. Her and the official need to have a little talk, figure out what's going wrong. What's the call? A lot of indecision there. Referee wasn't watching, and the sideline judge didn't seem to really know either. The end result is Tim gets another serve. Stewart, Leica Morton, handled off the roof. Oh, that was a tough position once it goes off the roof. Didn't know what to do. Both teams just trying to keep their heads here at times, and Stewart, every time she's come up, seems like the Rams have rallied for a few points. They need it now. And there's an ace for the senior, looking focused and determined is Maria Stewart. Here she is again, 3-point Billings Central advantage. 2 aces in a row, yes sir. Taking over the senior setter. 2-time state champ for Billings Central. Taking it to Laurel right now. Not a lot of offense off of that one. Here's Stewart. Going to Leica Morton, that's out of bounds. Stewart up for Williams, just creeps over the net. That time she kills it. Still alive. McNeil goes over the net. Foster keeps it alive. Leica Morton with a chance. Another diving save from Laurel, that time Smith. Woods gives it a go, can't get anything. Fike over, no. Could this be it? Leica Morton, third time in this rally. Still on the ground, and it drops for Central. Ziona Leica Morton gets the well-earned point. 15-11 Rams advantage. It's over the net. Use it, they say. Woods, good night. Powerful strike from Elena Woods. And Laurel needs time once again. Always right in the middle of the game, you see Elena Woods. When she tees it up, I'm telling you, not many in the state can stop her. And this has been the point in each set where Billings Central's pulled away. They've gone up 5, but every time so far, Laurel has answered. Can they do it now? nice let's go Rams chants going now. They know that this team, this set could quite well be the determining set. As you see the Moses part in the green sea for the Billings Central students. But whoever wins this one, the odds say they have a great chance of taking the match overall. Right now it's the Rams with the 5-point advantage. It will be Foster serving in the moment. Tim, Kaya Graves buries it. 4th kill of the night for the junior. Middle hitter, always opposite her older sister, Bailey. Interim coach Tim says the team's had great attitudes. They've dealt with a lot. There's head coach Anita Foster in her 2nd year, giving some direction to her team. She's gonna sub in Ryan Hadley here. She's getting a lot more playing time tonight with Maya Hansen out due to injury. But needed an assistant for all those state champion teams for Billings Central, winning her own up in Sydney last year. And there's Coach Jamie Tim, we said, taking over just a couple weeks ago, and they haven't lost under her direction so far. We're working something out here in Laurel. Always something. At the end of the day, it is McNeil who gets us back in action. Tough serve for Foster to handle. Stewart going up to Woods. Now Tim over to Shawley, just goes over her head to keep it in. Stewart's going over her head. No one really knows who it was for. That one's a battle at the net, like a Morton on the ground. Good communication from the Rams. Foster gets it over. Graves, a hand on it. Fike just goes over. Here's Stewart, Woods. Good job by Fike. Again, her job just to get it over the net. And the point goes to the Rams. (17-12). Zion Alika Morton leads the team in aces. They're second to Allie Foster. I'll give Miss Foster her credit where it's due. There is Allie Foster. Stewart across to Alexa Williams. And that has worked almost every time tonight. 9th kill for Williams, assisted by none other than Maria Stewart. Alika Morton again with a 6-point advantage into the net just when the Lady Locos needed that. Shawley checks out. Macy Bummer in for the serve. Stewart sets Williams off the defender. Laurel resets over to Fike. Stewart back up for Woods. Buries it home for the 4th time tonight. 19-13 Central. Here's Woods just off the defender. They can't handle on the back line. It was Fike. Now Maddie Yoakum checks in. It'll be Taylor Moore serving, the senior. Gets an ace, her 2nd of the night. (20-13) Rams. Laurel needs to start their rally now. This would be a good place to start. Tim to Bailey Graves. Too much. Up and over, it's 21-13. It is again, just trying to stop the bleeding. Bailey Graves trying to get it back on track. Alexa Williams denies her. Fike. Done by Alika Morton. Now here's Yoakum. It's out of the ballpark. And a point for Billings Central as they start to taste another set victory. Here's the serve from Moore. Laurel needs a point desperately. They go to their ace, Bailey Graves, and she gets it this time. Third time's a try for Bailey Graves. Still, as Laurel gets a serve here, they trail by 8 points in set 3. Deja Fike on the serve. Stewart sets up Williams. Goodbye. Stewart to Williams. 10th time tonight that combination has resulted in a point for the Rams. As you see it here, just going right off the hands of Macy Bummer. And Yoakum, they've had all seniors back there serving in these key moments, and how about that? Yoakum drops it right there on the line, just in front of the yellow inside, the line judge says. And Laurel needs timeout, trailing by 10. As Billings Central looks for their second consecutive set win, the Rams faithful can feel their team riding the ship here so far. And both teams know what's at stake in this rivalry. First up tonight, can Laurel be the ones to upset Billings Central? Well, tomorrow there won't be any upset. Football, Billings Central and Laurel, both 4-0. Two of the top 3 teams in the state. We have you covered right here on SWX Friday night at 7 o'clock. Dom Delfidio, Bobby Beers on the call in that one. The last time these two teams played, Laurel shut out Central 34-0 in the Class A state championship. Before that, we had it on SWX, and it was Billings Central going into Laurel's house and blowing them out. So something's got to give tomorrow. Who can get it done? Tune in to SWX tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. But first, let's take care of business right here in the Big Caboose. 24-14 Rams trying to get their second straight set victory. It's Yoakum on the serve. Can she deliver? Here's the serve. Up and over. They're gonna go to Fike on the side. Keeps him alive. And how about the hands of Bailey Graves there? But Fike, Deja, this Kenya, the senior, sends it home. 5th kill tonight for her. Smith now on the serve. Laurel trying to battle their way back bit by bit. There's another block from Kaya Graves. Oh no, that one's just gonna drop. It's the softest kill maybe of the night for Balkenbush, but it still counts in the scoreboard as they take set 2, 25-15. Second straight victory here for Billings Central. 4th set coming your way here on SWX. Since the Laurel Locomotives took set 1, it's been all Billings Central, and here in set 4, Alexa Williams, 2 straight aces, has them looking strong once again. Here she is looking for 3 in a row, and she delivers. 10 kills on the night for Alexa Williams, now 3 straight aces. It's Billings Central starting to right the ship. Laurel took that set 1, 25-23. The gym absolutely erupted. Since then, the defending Class A state champs back on schedule. There's Shawley over to Fike, just getting it over. Foster. Stewart's going to Balkenbush on the slide. That's good. Quick 4-0 lead for the Billings Central Rams. Zella, Balkenbush, 5 kills tonight. Williams keeps it rolling on the service. Tim over to Shawley this time. She's blocked. Point goes to Billings Central's Balkenbush. Starting to get her back. Her 4th block of the night. Shawley's cooled off after erupting for 9 blocks in the first 2 sets. Laurel in another tough position. They go to Kaya Graves, just has to get it over. Already down 5-0. Central looking for more. Leica Morton delivers. Billings Central looking every part of a state champion right now. Laurel takes a quick timeout. Stewart to Leica Morton, one of the best combos in all of Class A volleyball. Well, while we have a minute timeout, let's preview the weekend. This Saturday on SWX, Montana State 3-1 so far, host 2-2 Northern Colorado as Ed McCaffrey comes to town. It's Big Sky football on SWX. Chris Byers on the call there. Kickoff scheduled for 1 p.m. and I'm going to take a trip myself to Bozeman to see the Cats in person and see what they are all about. But right here in the big caboose, Coach Anita Foster, you see without Maya Hansen tonight, the Butler basketball commit. A little shaken up after their match on Tuesday against Huntley Project. So some of these Rams, it took a little bit. They're starting to get the rotations figured out. Coach Foster talking to their assistants. Always a smile, always a positive attitude there in the Billings Central gym. And why not right now with the 6-0 lead? Williams just kind of shorthands that one, gives Laurel their first point here in the fourth set. Kenya Fike, one of the three seniors, looks to get him back on track. She does, catching the other senior, Foster, in a bad position for the ace. So lots of seniors on this team. Kenya and Deja Fikes, Kaya and Bailey Graves. Billings Central there from Leica Morton gets a point back. If they win this one, the match is done. Laurel has to force the deciding fifth set by taking this one. And so far, they just haven't been able to handle any of the serves. Maria Stewart gets the kill. Maria drives all the way to Billings Central from Pryor every day, well respected in the community here for her work on and off the court. Great student as well, and right now she's showing what she can do on the court. Second straight ace. One of the best setters in all of volleyball in Montana. Tim sets up Shawley. That sneaks on in. Shawley gets back on track. Fifth kill of the night for her. There's a lot to like here for Laurel. They talk about it every year. It's one of those things you don't even have to bring it up when you go to locomotive practices. They say, this is the year we're going to make it to state. This is the year we're going to make it to state. They've said that for 9 years since they won it in 2012. They're really happy with this group despite some of the crazy things going on within the program. It's all high spirits. They looked great in that first set tonight. And right there, Bailey Graves just overextending a little bit, getting too high up in the air. Rams dominating so far, 10-3. Here's the leading server, Allie Foster, Coach Anita Foster's daughter. Leads the team in aces, and you see why. What are you gonna do with that one? More smiles creeping up now for the Rams as they creep up on a victory. Mentioned an uncharacteristic sweep to Huntley Project of Class B just on Tuesday. They're looking for a bounce back win going into the weekend. Elena Woods denied by Fike. And the other Fike sister, Deja, hits it out of bounds. 12-3 Rams. Foster looks to keep it rolling into the net. Ball back to Laurel. We got some crowd surfing there in the Laurel student section. My goodness. A lot of shenanigans. They just dropped him. Hope he's okay. Macy Bummer. Stewart over the head to Leica Morton. Hops off the net. Graves. Fike just goes over, pushes it to the back line. Stewart sets up her squad again. Leica Morton. Handled once again by Laurel. Back and forth we go. There's Fike. Alexa Williams handles it on the back line. Leica Morton gets caught on her arms. She's not happy about that one as she comes and talks to Coach Foster. Still 7-point advantage for the Rams. Stewart can't get to that in time. First multi-point rally for Laurel here in the fourth set. They need it now more than ever, 6-12. 4-5 overall this season, 2-1 in conference play are the Locos. There's Hadley stepping in for Hansen tonight. Bailey Graves, the leading killer of this team, denied there by Stewart on the back line. What a dig. Fike again picked up from Stewart. Hadley goes over, shorthands it into the net. 3 straight points for Laurel. Foster, first time the Rams could settle it. Stewart hasn't been able to buy that tonight from the official. They've called it a lift or a carry every time. It's one of those things she's known for, sneaking it right over the net. But the officials called it illegal so far tonight. She's trying to not get too frustrated about it. As Laurel strings together 4 straight points, they pull within 4, looking for a late rally. Well, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of games now on Thursdays. Thursdays are the new Friday. We like to joke around, and be sure to tune in to our nightly sports wrap-up show, SWX Tonight. You get full highlights, scores, interviews from tonight's action all across the state. You got Sean Rainey in Missoula, myself in Billings every weeknight at 10:30 right here on SWX Montana, your statewide leader in live local sports. No one covers as much as we do right here on SWX, Color 8, and ABC Fox Montana. So Laurel looking for a rally. That stops it early, not when they needed it. Macy Bummer into the net. It's Leica Morton again on the serve. So wants to be a sports broadcaster maybe one day. May work out with the SWX crew soon. And right now she's got it rolling on the serves. That one goes into the net. These nets may be a little high, I think, today. A lot of players have been hitting there, except for Autumn Shawley with her 9 blocks. She's had no issue. There's Fike. Stewart's going to Woods. Laurel keeps it alive as Tim gets it over the net. They reset. Stewart goes right back to Woods. On her heels, gets it over. Tim to Bailey Graves. Soft touch. And they call a push on Maria Stewart as Laurel continues to hang around here in the 4th. Foster, Stewart, back to Williams. Not this time. Fike with a chance on it. Foster's going to Williams, into the net. Another point for Laurel. Can they complete the comeback here? Starting to get their confidence up after being down by 8 points here in the 4th set. It's just 3 now. Fike looks to keep the rally alive. Central scrambling there on the back line. Foster just gets it over. Be Tim. Graves denied at the wall by Elena Woods. Coming down a little funny, but still got the block, her 2nd of the night. Another one of those seniors for Billings Central. It seems like every year you just get more seniors. They got 8 on the roster this season. One of them's Taylor Moore. A couple aces for her serving tonight for Billings Central. That may be another one, and it is. Putting Laurel in a tough position. Lots of smile about there. She looks to do it again. That one just passed. Macy McNeil, the senior wise, to just get out of the way and let it go over her head. Gives Laurel the point as Bailey Graves, the middle hitter, steps up. Leica Morton, Stewart over to Williams. It's been deadly tonight. Out of bounds that time. A little too much on it for the outside hitter. Here's Graves again. Can't get over the net. They give another free point to Billings Central. Coach Foster's going to sub in Bockenbush. Get a little bit more height on the front line. That's been the story for this team. No more Cindy Gray, no more Olivia Modenshell from a couple years ago. They always had all that height on the front line. This year, she says they're feisty, they're athletic, and they work together to make up for that. And it's been working so far this season. Balkenbush, just enough. She's laughing. It's not her best hit, but it'll do the job to give them a 5-point lead here late in the fourth. Billings Central currently 8-2. Their only loss is coming to Cody, Wyoming in the Border Wars tournament, and then that Red Devils loss that Central fans want me to keep not talk about anymore on Tuesday, but way to work it over there for Kenya Fike. Here's Tim, struggled a little bit on the serve tonight, hit it into the net 3 times. They need her now. Good serve for Tim. Williams again pushes it out. 3-point game here, closest they've been in the 4th set. As Emma Tim, the sophomore, stepping up in her sister's shoes. Sophie Tim, a 4-year starter at setter for Laurel, graduated in the spring. Now it's little sis taking over. Tough play at the net. Laurel somehow survives. Stewart's going straight over. She does. And Laurel, look at the smile on Maria Stewart's face. She knows she got him that time. 19-15 Rams. Hoping to put this one away. That's the serve. Set. Fike just punches it over, and she couldn't stop her body's momentum from running into the net. 20-15. Rams advantage. As Mia Ralston, 10 aces on the season for her. Steps up, another senior for the Rams. Smith. Shawley just goes over. Stewart, way across. Zion Morton dials one up for the 7th time tonight. So good we got to see it again. Stewart, Morton, trying to put the nail in the coffin tonight. It's Tim. Kaya Graves comes up short on that one. Balkenbush has been a presence there on the front line in the middle. Starting to rack up the blocks herself. It's 22-15. They need 60 seconds, the Laurel Locomotives do, to try to regroup before this one's over with. And a final reminder that it's rivalry week in Yellowstone County on SWX tomorrow night. It's the 76th edition of this rivalry for football between Laurel and the Billings Central Rams. Both teams unbeaten. Coach Ludwig versus Coach Stanton. What else could you ask for? A rematch of the Class A state title game. You can catch it right here on SWX. Why sit in the cold when you can watch it right here? As the Billings Central faithful trying to get their crowd going. You know it'll be a packed house tomorrow at Herb Quinn Field over at Rocky Mountain College. First Billings Central looking to take care of business right now with Mia Ralston on the serve. Here's Tim, setting up Graves. Balkenbush got a piece of that one as well. Leica Morton's been feeling it here in the 4th set. That time just easy over the net. Fike has to do the same. Central needs to take advantage. It's the slide for Balkenbush, and it drops in. Executed to perfection. Zella Balkenbush, 30 kills on the season, but she's been key here in the 4th set. 6 kills in the contest, 4 blocks to go along with it. Start to taste victory. Balkenbush there in the middle again. Just intimidating the Locos a little bit, and here it is. Match point, 24-15. Locos down 9. Need to do anything they can now to stay alive. There's a serve from Ralston. Shawley on the kill. It's gonna go off the net. Stewart keeps it alive. Can Ralston? No. In the breadbasket for Maria Stewart, but not over the net. Laurel stays alive. Kenya Fike comes up for service. The senior needs a late rally. Foster, Stewart, they're dialing up the slide again for Balkenbush. Shawley handles it. That's out of bounds though, and the game is Billings Central's after dropping the first set 25-23. This gym going crazy if you are a Laurel fan. The Rams win the next 3 handedly. The final one 25-16. Billings Central picks up another conference win over their old Yellowstone rival, the Laurel Locomotives tonight, 3-1. Tomorrow night, it's the boys, but Billings Central looking to defend that Class A state title, rights the ship tonight. Laurel Locomotives make a statement as well that, hey, they're for real. They want to get back to the state tournament. Coach Foster fired up for all of us in the truck. For myself, Spencer Martin, make sure you catch highlights at 10 and on SWX tonight at 10:30. So long for now here on SWX.